All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back. It is 8 o'clock. I am just finishing up my coffee, and we have books for you today. I am so excited to read some of our stories after I finish my coffee, of course. But when we get going, we've got three fantastic books for you today. We got two for sure. We're going to see if we can get to the third. If You Give a Pig a Pancake, Dog Breath, and Interrupting Chicken. So we're really excited about those three books. We hope you're having a great week, and we hope you have some time. You know, this is a time for parents to kind of just break away, get your coffee, do your whole thing. I'm getting my coffee now, and then we'll get into the stories. But so it's important to understand that, you know, I've been starting the last couple of videos with a magic trick, and people, I don't have one today because all my stuff is over there, but everybody's been saying, like, you're not magic. They're just tricks. And I'm like, no, I'm magic. And so kids, you're all here, you're watching this show right now. You understand that I'm magic, right? Like, shake your heads yes if you know that I'm magic. I see all kinds of, I see some people shaking their heads no. I see a couple people out there shaking their heads no. Well, you don't think I'm magic? I made a ball float in the air. Don't tell me there was a string. No. I made that ball float. Absolutely float. All right, fine. I wasn't even going to do a magic trick today. You want me to make this thing float right here? This cup that I just finished my coffee, and you want me to make this thing float? Fine, I can make this thing float right here. Are you ready? Make sure you're ready, because I'm sick of all these questions, people saying, you're not magic. Right here it is. Right here. People, I'm coming right. I'm in my mind. Oh my. What? What is he doing? What is he? You're welcome. You're welcome. We got it, right? Just making this. You want me to do it again? Fine, I'll do it again. Here it is. With my mind. Come on back. I told you, it's magic. Just deal with it. It's total magic. Just deal with the fact that I'm magic, and then we can read some stories after. But deal with the fact that I'm magic. I'm magic. All there is to it. I think we've answered all the questions that we need to about the magic, right? Have we? I thought so. All right. So we have three fantastic stories for you today. If You Give a Pig a Pancake, Dog Breath, and Interrupting Chicken, and we are set to go. Parents, make sure that you get a chance to break away, get your coffee, relax, do your thing. Like, we are ready for you. And just to have some time just away. We have outside right now, we have some of our meals, pickup delivery for our meals. So if you signed up for me, or if you didn't sign up for meals yet and you would like meals, make sure you get a hold of us so we can get meals to you. We have pickup and we have delivery. Whatever you need, we'll get you the meal. Whatever you need. We also have materials that are going to be going out throughout the course of the week. We'll have a designated day for that if we need to get materials to you. We're just trying to be as consistent as possible. So if you have any questions at any time, please, reach out. Please reach out. We don't want any questions moving forward. All right, so our first book is one of my favorite books ever. It is If You Give a Pig a Pancake by Laura Numeroff. This book is so fun. Absolutely fantastic fun. And I'm looking forward to reading it to you. Oh, I love this book. I really love this book. If You Give a Pig a Pancake by Laura Numeroff. If you give a pig a pancake, she'll want some syrup to go with it. You'll give her some of your favorite maple syrup. She'll probably get all sticky. And so she'll want to take a bath. She'll ask you for some bubbles. When you give her the bubbles, she'll probably ask you for a toy. You'll have to find your rubber duck. The duck will remind her of a farm where she was born. She might feel homesick and want to visit her family. She'll want you to come too. She'll look through your closet for a suitcase. Then she'll look under your bed. When she's under your bed, she'll find your old tap shoes. She'll try them on. She'll probably need something special to wear with them. When she's all dressed, she'll ask for some music. You'll play your very best piano piece and she'll start dancing. Then she'll want you to take her picture. So you'll have to get your camera. When she sees the picture, she'll ask you to take more. Then she'll want to send one to each of her friends. You'll have to give her some envelopes and stamps and take her to the mailbox. On the way, she'll see the tree in your backyard and she'll want to build a tree house. So you'll have to give her some wood, a hammer, and some nails. When the treehouse is finished, she'll want to decorate it. So she'll ask for some wallpaper and glue. When she hangs the wallpaper, she'll get sticky. Feeling sticky will remind her of your favorite maple syrup. She'll probably ask you for some. And chances are, if she asks you for some syrup, she'll want a pancake to go with it. I love if you give a pig a pancake. I love if you give a mouse a muffin too. I love all of these books. These are fantastic books. If you haven't read those, please make sure that you do. Our next book is especially chosen to make sure that you've done everything that you can to get your teeth brushed and that your breath is fantastic. This book suggestion was given to us by Hudson Meinholz. Dog Breath. I love this book. And actually, this copy of the book, because I forgot the book that Mrs. Meinholz had left for me at home, this book is actually Mrs. Sanfilippo's book from when she was a teacher back in the day. Now Smith was her name. Now it's Sanfilippo. My goodness, how about that, huh? So, there once was a dog named Hallie who lived with the Tosis family. Hallie Tosis was a very good dog, but she had one big problem. Hallie Tosis had horrible breath. Whenever Hallie Tosis opened her mouth, horrible things happened. Look at what's happening to that poor fish. When the children took Hallie Tosis for a walk, everyone else walked on the other side of the street. Even skunks avoided Hallie Tosis. But the real trouble started one day when Grandma Tosis stopped by for a cup of tea, and Hallie jumped up to say hello. Mr. and Mrs. Tosis were not amused. Something has to be done about that smelly dog, they said. The next day, Mr. and Mrs. Tosis decided to find a new home for Hallie. The children knew that the only way they could save their dog was to get rid of her bad breath. So they took Hallie Tosis to the top of a mountain that had a breathtaking view. Do you think that's going to work? I'll tell you, it's not going to work. It's a breathtaking view. They hoped the breathtaking view would take Hallie's breath away, but it didn't. Look at the sun. Not impressed. The next day, the children took Hallie Tosis to a very exciting movie. They hoped that all the excitement would leave Hallie breathless. The breath of a salesman. Hilarious. Perry O'Donnell, and Ginger Vitus. Dave Pilkey is the man. This is fantastic. But it didn't. Finally, the children took Halitosis to a carnival. They hoped that Hallie would lose her breath on the speedy roller coaster. You'll lose your breath on this roller coaster. It even says it right here. Oh my goodness, Halitosis. Look at that. Those poor people on that roller coaster. Do you like roller coasters? I love roller coasters. I love roller coasters. I love them, right? I don't know if I love roller coasters if that's coming back at me. I'm trying to look in front. But that idea stunk too. The plans to change Hallie's bad breath had failed. Now only a miracle would save Halitosis. Sadly, the three friends said goodnight, unaware that a miracle was just on the horizon. Uh-oh. Later that night, when everyone was sound asleep, two sneaky burglars crept into the Tosis house. The two burglars were tiptoeing through the dark, quiet rooms when suddenly they came upon Halitosis. Yikes! Whispered one burglar. It's a big, mean, scary dog. Ah, don't be silly, whispered the other burglar. That's a cute little fuzzy puppy. The two burglars giggled at the sight of such a friendly little dog. That dog couldn't hurt a fly, whispered one burglar. Come here, Poochie Poochie, whispered the other. So Halitosis came over and gave the burglars a nice big kiss. Slurp. Slurp. Nice. The next morning, the Tosis family awoke to find two burglars passed out on their living room floor. It was a miracle. The Tosis family got a big reward for turning in the crooks. Soon Halitosis was the most famous crime-fighting dog in the country. In the end, Mr. and Mrs. Tosis changed their minds about finding a new home for Hallie. They decided to keep their wonderful watchdog. After all, home protected by dog breath. Because life would all... Because life without Halitosis just wouldn't make any sense. Sense. Dave Pilkey is the man. I love it. And Dave Pilkey's actually been doing some stuff just like Mo Willems had been doing about doing things over lunch and some drawing and reading, that kind of thing. So fantastic book. Outstanding book. And the third and final book, I understand that you're probably still there wondering about the magic. I get it. Try to concentrate on the book, please. Please try to concentrate on the books, right? These are great stories. I understand that you sit back in your chair or at your desk and you're eating your cereal and looking into the screen. I get it. And you're just mesmerized by the magic. I understand. But concentrate on the story. These stories are fantastic. You can deal with the magic later, right? You'd probably be falling asleep thinking, oh my goodness, he's magic. He's magic, right? No, I get that. But concentrate on the story, right? These are great stories. I don't want you to miss out on the story. This story is fantastic. Interrupting Chicken. This book is called Interrupting Chicken, right, Papa? Yes. Now, please, don't interrupt the story. So I'm hoping David Ezra Stein has this fantastic book. I'm hoping that we can all just not interrupt the story, because I know that when we get anxious about stuff, we tend to interrupt things, just to jump in. We want to make sure we're not interrupting the story today. All right? All right. Fantastic. So Interrupting Chicken is coming at you. Be ready for Interrupting Chicken. All right. We had a car alarm going off in the parking lot. I don't know what that's all about. Those things happen all the time, I guess. Maybe. It was bedtime for the little red chicken. Okay, my little chicken, said Papa, are you all ready to go to sleep? Yes, Papa, but you forgot something. What's that? Asked Papa. A bedtime story. All right, said Papa, I'll read you one of your favorites. And of course, you are not going to interrupt the story tonight, are you? Oh, no, Papa, I'll be good. I don't think little chicken's gonna be good. I really don't. Hansel and Gretel. Hansel and Gretel were very hungry. Deep in the woods, they found a house made of candy. Nibble, nibble, nibble. They began to eat the house until the old woman who lived there came out and said, "What lovely children. Why don't you come inside?" They were just about to follow her when out jumped a little red chicken and she said, "Don't go in, she's a witch." So Hansel and Gretel didn't. The end. Little red chicken may have saved the day, but she interrupted the story. Little chicken, what is going on? Chicken! Yes, Papa, you interrupted the story. Try not to get so involved. I'm sorry, Papa, but she really was a witch. Well, you're supposed to be relaxing so you can fall asleep. Let's try another. I'll be good. I think I've lived this story. Parents, have you lived this story? I believe you've lived this story. I've lived this story. Let's try another. I'll be good. We'll find out. Little Red Riding Hood, take this basket of goodies to Grandma, said Little Red Riding Hood's mother, but don't stray from the path. The woods are full of danger. Red Riding Hood skipped along through the deep woods. By and by, she met a wolf who wished her good morning. She was about to answer him when out jumped a little red chicken and she said, "Don't talk to strangers." So Little Red Riding Hood didn't. The end. Little Red Chicken did it again. Chicken. Yes, Papa. You did it again. You interrupted 2 stories, and you're not even sleepy. I know, Papa, I'm sorry, but he was a mean old wolf. Now, get back, and get into bed. Okay, Papa, let's try one more little story, and I'll be good. I live this story. Chicken Little. Chicken Little was hit on the head by an acorn. The sky is falling, she thought. She was about to run off to warn Goosey Lucy, Ducky Lucky, Henny Penny, and everyone on the farm that the sky was falling when out jumped Little Red Chicken and she said, "Don't panic, don't panic. It was just an acorn." So Chicken Little didn't. The end. Little Red Chicken. Chicken. Yes, Papa. You did it again. Oh, Papa, I couldn't let that little chicken get all upset over an acorn. Please read one more story and I promise I'll fall asleep. But Chicken, said Papa, we're out of stories. Oh no, Papa, I can't go to sleep without a story. Then, said Papa, yawning, why don't you tell me? I live this story. Why don't you tell me a story? Me? Tell a story? Said Little Red Chicken. Okay, Papa. Here we go. Bedtime for Papa by Chicken. Once there was a little red chicken who put her papa to bed. She read him 100 stories. She even gave him warm milk, but nothing worked. He stayed awake all Papa? Papa is out cold. Good night, Papa. What a sweet little chicken. The end. All cuddled in there. That is fantastic. Well, we hope you get a chance to read stories at the end of your night, too. And in doing that, kind of stay connected to the people in your family, because as we talk about every single day, this is a time for all of us to make sure that we're taking care of each other. Okay, please make sure you're taking care of the people at home. Please make sure that you're taking care of brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, who's ever at home. We got to try to do this together. And if you're having any issues with any of the learning stuff that we sent out, please make sure you let us know as quickly as we can. We can make sure all the time that we have the work for you, that you get what you need, because you know what? We're magic. I told you. I told you. I told you we're magic. Deal with it, people. Deal with it. We hope you have a fantastic Thursday, and we will talk to you tomorrow. Again, 8 a.m. for 2 or 3 more stories. I don't know if there's any more magic. I think we've proved the point that I'm magic. Let's get past it. All right? People, have a great day. Go Crickets.